I said, I don't even know which doctor I can convince him to allow me to do a research unless I do it on my own. Well, I went to Dr. Taylor, Ken Taylor, and he said, do it. I said, well, thank you, Dr. Taylor. I really appreciate it. He's a nice, decent doctor. I like him. I love Brother Smith, too. He's a wonderful teacher we have in school. And then he said, do it. So I did it. Well, guess what? I went to the library and I picked some of these big books, and I'm searching for Keturah. What about Keturah? The Bible in Genesis 25 and said, and after Sarah died, Abraham took another wife by the name Keturah. So I'm searching for Keturah, and the first thing comes in this big book I got out of the library, the first thing is Keturah is the mother of the ancestor of Arab. So, whoa, my brother Philemon was right. And I kept searching. The more I searched, I found Arab have nothing to do with Ishmael. Ishmael is the father of Ishmaelites, and Arab are the descendants of Keturah and Abraham. And when you read Genesis 25, you see, here are their children, and here are their grandchildren, and they are so hard named to pronounce in English, so American people skip this section. Well, guess what? When I did my search, I didn't skip it. I read every word, every name, and guess what? 3 of the grandchildren of Abraham and Keturah are named after 3 Arab countries. Wow. Can Muhammad be a prophet? No, he's not a prophet. First of all, because he has no prophecy. Second important thing, because he is not the descendant of Jacob, Israel. Second pillar in Islam is prayer. And Muslim people pray 5 times a day, and they brag about praying 5 times a day. As a matter of fact, last time I went on YouTube, I was watching this Muslim American wonderful lady who became a Muslim, and she said, Islam taught me to pray. In Christianity, when I was a Christian, I never prayed. But now I pray 5 times a day. I said, wow, I did not know that Christianity allowed for less than 5, 10, 20. What does the Bible say about prayer? Pray without? That's like 24/7. But she thinks that in the Bible, there was nothing about prayer. I'm sorry, you're wrong, sister. And then, amazingly, all the Muslims I met, they pray in a language they don't know what they're saying. 5 times a day, blah, 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 amen. Why 5? When you read the Quran, will you find a verse in the Quran say, pray 5 times a day? No. The Quran mentioned 3 prayers. Morning and late at night, and 1 in the middle. He didn't even name them right. 1 early, 1 late, and 1 in the middle. Where did they come up with 5 prayer? The Hadith. Remember, I told you about the Hadith, the collection of Muhammad's sayings? Let me share with you a few Hadiths to know how ridiculous is the book of the Hadith. Muslims tell you cannot understand the Quran unless you read the Hadith. And when you read the Hadith, there's nothing to understand, really. Let me share with you some of the hadiths. Muhammad said in the hadith, if a fly fall into a dish or a cup, there's food or drink in it, okay? Do not throw the food away, but baptize the fly. Make sure all the fly is under the food or the fluid. Real immersion. That's how I know Muhammad was a Baptist. Shake both wings under the food, and then you throw the fly away, and then you eat or you drink, and nothing will harm you. Why is that? Because Muhammad said, one of the fly wings has a virus, and the other fly wing has a cure for the virus. And if you shake both wings in the food or the liquid, nothing will harm you. It will be neutral. I have argued with some Muslim students in America, in some university in Florida, about this, and they will tell me, well, could you tell me how did Muhammad find out about the fly wings, the virus, and the cure 1,400 years ago, unless he was a true prophet? They're using this baloney to prove his prophecy. Is it true that fly wings have cure? Look at the fly. Can you see from where you're at? You see how much hair on her legs and her body? Wherever this fly was standing on before you get to your food, that's what you're going to get in your food. Most likely, the 2 important clean part in her body is the wings, because they move them fast, and all the stuff fly off the wings. Use your imagination. That's how the hadith is written. Whatever Muhammad says is a hadith, and it's true. Is this true? No, it is not. Well, let me share with you one more. For those who would like to lose weight, Muhammad gave us the best diet. I mean, you do this diet, I guarantee you will lose all the weight you need. Muhammad said, your stomach is really contained, you need to fill your stomach in 3 sections. The first section of your stomach you fill with food, just 1/3. Now, the second part of your stomach you need to fill with water. No Diet Coke and Diet Pepsi, just water, H2O, okay? The third part of your stomach you need to fill with air. If you do this for a good couple, 3 months, you lose all the weight you need to lose. And how in the world Muhammad knows a fact about the best way to eat 1400 years ago unless he was a true prophet? And I kind of believe it for a while, and I get think. How in the world Muhammad's going to put air inside his stomach? I could not. Until one time we went to buy a bicycle for our son Caleb, and in the bicycle side there was a plastic pump. It's for $9 or less than $10, and they give you 5 years warranty. All what you need is just to cut the tip of the hose and put it down in your stomach and pump 1/3 air. Does this really work? Can your stomach hold an air? Have you ever seen a baby when they're crying and they're hungry? And then after you feed them, they're still crying again? Now the question is, why baby cry after you feed them? Because he got air inside his stomach. And what grandma said, perp the baby. Softly, they got the air out, and they are now normal. Now they're not crying anymore. And that's how it works. If you drink, any soft drink, and you try to hold the air in your stomach, you can't in your body. You can't. Your stomach does not hold any air at all. Muhammad is a liar. The hadith is not true. Hadith is baloney. Now we have one more important hadith where why Muslim people pray 5 times a day, and this will get into serious things. Now Muslim people believe there's 7 heavens. How many heavens do we have in the Bible? No. 3. Here we go. Let me show you. Here we go. Here's earth, and here's the first heaven, the heaven of the atmosphere. Now our satellite is right now, I don't know if come down it is outside. Outside, they're a little bit up higher here, outside the atmosphere. Now, the second heaven, the Bible talks about the heaven of the space. The heaven declares the glory of the hands, the sun and the moon, the star, all this up in the second heaven. The third heaven is what the Bible also calls the heaven of heavens. And in the third heaven, that's where Jesus has ascended to. That's where John has ascended to. And that's where Paul did not even know if he was ascended by his flesh or just a spirit. He was an honest guy. Now, Muhammad said that he has been ascended to the 7th heaven. Now, where in the world you get another 4 from, I don't know. And the hadith is clearly, the distance between one heaven and another heaven is 500 years traveling. I'm guessing camel speed. 500 years was a camel equal to less than an hour with our shuttle. So in 4.5 hours, our people inside the shuttle, they already passed God, the 7th heaven. That's a joke. You're supposed to be laughing, but that's okay. Not only does the Quran believe or teach there is 7, but the Quran also teaches there are 7 earths. A friend of mine, he actually live here in Gulfport. He go to another Baptist church, and I told him the other day, I said, why in the world you're wasting all the money to search if there's life on Mars or some other place? Why can't you search for the other 6 earths? He said, 6 earths. I said, yes, Muhammad said in the Quran, 7 earths. He said, Muhammad is a liar. So, I don't know who I believe, Muhammad or my friend. But the Bible said, 1 earth, 3 heaven. Muhammad teach 7 of each. So who knows? Of course, who knows a liar? I know Muhammad is lying. But anyway, so Muhammad has been ascended to the 7th heaven. And let me tell you the story exactly how it happened. Here we go. Muhammad was sleeping on his bed next to his wife Khadijah. And then the angel Gabriel came and wake him up. By the way, angel Gabriel did not come through the house from the window or the door. He came from the roof. Okay? And then he wake up Muhammad and he opened his chest like a heart surgery. And he go inside and he clean his heart from all sin and iniquity, and he fill him with wisdom and knowledge. And then said, Muhammad, ready up, we're going to go to a quick trip. We're going to go to Jerusalem. Okay? Why? so they can pray in Jerusalem. So Muslim people today have the right to have the mosque in Jerusalem. That's all built together. So in a blink of an eye, quickly, Muhammad has been fly all the way from Mecca to Jerusalem. And in Jerusalem, he prayed with all the prophets. That's why it's the holy site for the Muslim people. Now, if this hadith is not true, Muslims have no right to have this mosque in Jerusalem, because it's built on a lie. But that's okay. Now he's in Jerusalem, and then Angel Gabriel has provided Muhammad with this mule. So Muhammad is riding on the mule, and Angel Gabriel flying with his wings. And they fly all the way to the first heaven. And when they get to the first heaven, they knock at the door. And the angel inside, they say, who is there? And Angel Gabriel said, it's me, Angel Gabriel. And he said, anybody who is you? He said, yes, I have Prophet Muhammad with me. Please come on in, come on in. So they enter the first heaven. When they get to inside the first heaven, Muhammad saw this tall man, or whatever he said, long or tall, very tall guy. And this old man, every time he looked at his right hand, he laughed. And then when he looked at his left hand, he cried and weep. So Muhammad asked Angel Gabriel, who is this guy? What's wrong with him? Why he's laughing and crying? He said, shh, this is Father Adam. Every time he look at his right hand, he sees all those who believe in you, and he's happy for them. And every time he look at his left hand, he sees all those who disbelieve in you, and he cry and weep for them. Oh, second mistake. First mistake is what? There's no seventh heaven. Second mistake is Adam was crying inside the heaven and weeping. Have you ever read the Bible, what the Bible said, what you do in heaven? No tears in heaven. So if really Muhammad went to heaven, he should not see anybody cry or weep in heaven. But guess how tall was Adam? Let me show you how accurate the hadith is. Can somebody give me a number? Brother, give me a number, big number. How tall Adam was? 6'5", that's too short. Somebody else. Brother, how tall Adam? 750 feet. Man, this guy's close. 60 yards. Adam is 60 yards tall or long, whatever you want to call it. His foot will be bigger than this church. Now, do you want to continue with this hadith, or do you find out enough that's a lie? Well, let's continue anyway. So they went to the second heaven. In the third heaven, they met with Moses. And Moses talked to Adam, to Muhammad, and Muhammad talked to Moses. 4, 5, 6 heaven. And in the sixth heaven, Angel Gabriel told Muhammad, you are on your own, man. I can go with you to meet God. It's the most holy place. Even Gabriel could not meet with God, but Muhammad was able to get to the seventh heaven and talk to God. And God said, Muhammad, he said, yes, Lord. He said, I want you to go back to earth and tell your people to pray 50 times a day. He said, no problem. My Arab people are strong. They can pray 100 if you want. He's going down to the earth, and he stopped at the third heaven. And guess who was there? Moses. So Moses said, what did God tell you? He said, oh, God asked me to ask the people to pray 50 times a day. 50 times a day? People will kill you, man. You need to go back to God. Tell them that's too much. Okay. God, I just talked to Moses in third heaven, and he told me 50 is too much. 45. Oh, right. Thank you. 45 is too much. God, 40. Oh, right. Literally, he moved from the third heaven to the seventh heaven, and seventh heaven to the earth, third heaven, 17, 18 times to cut it from 50 to 5. And that's why Muslim people pray 5 times a day. Now, and then he went all the way back to bed next to his wife Khadija, and the bed still warm. So how long does this trip take? A couple hours, maybe 3 hours, if it's a warm night. Well, we have a problem. What is the problem? You see, in the Quran, there's 2 verses contradict each other already. One verse says, the angels come from heaven to earth in a day equal to 1,000 years from what we count on earth. 1,000 years. But there's another verse in the Quran says that the angels come from heaven to earth in a day equal 50,000 years. 1,000 years, 50,000 years, the difference is 49,000 years. That's a lot to swallow, you know. There's something wrong there. But Muslim scholars have an answer for every question. You see, if you're going from earth to the first heaven, which is closer to earth, it's only take 1,000 years. But if you're going to the seventh heaven, which is far, far, far away, it would take you 50,000 years. So both numbers are right.